Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go from the Windy City. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That one, incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Luther Burden, the intended target. Third down coming up.
What is up?
Throwing again, Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On third down, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Mikelaw. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's a Steeler first down.
First down, Steelers.
Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Get 300.
On the ground, Gainwell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
9. From the 23, here's second and 9. Here's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Gainwell. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the Bears' 6-yard line.
One more time with Warren. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before third down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Blue 58. Inside. Hey, Mike. Get 300. Get 300. Blue 58.
From the gun, Rodgers to the goal line and in. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. down. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. A play fake. Now Williams moving outside the pocket. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll check this down to Swift. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's connected. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Williams to the air once more. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready for that?
Throw it again. It's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BDE. Counting these notes like I'm...
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Chris Boswell, we think
is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. Rasheen Ali on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling them.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Nice shot. 180. Sit hot. 180. 180. Nice shot. Oh.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Real quick.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Get on. 180. Get on. 180. Hey. Get on.
Lamar now from the gun. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by the 4-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Sit on. 180.
1st down, here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. One of the tight ends in motion left. Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
26. Win 18. Slip again.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
58.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it 3rd and 10. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Third and long for him here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
They go play fake with Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Middle. Sit hot.
Out of the gun, Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Steelers' 26.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking for his back, but he will not find it. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. They'll throw for it. Oh, he put everything he had in it. He's got it inside the 10. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium.
The career is my estate when you that paper, baby, my face on the dial.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
180. To what? 180. What a shot.
Lamar back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Yo.
Here's Lamar. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens throw their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Rodgers from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
Another run for Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
to the air on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for this. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, it's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just can't. Out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Wow, again they don't snap it before the play clock runs out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. And again, Brock, the play clock expires. What is going on down there? A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 2nd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw, Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll throw 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. 40. Past the 30 and still going. Touchdown. He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
180!
Lamar off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
180! That's it! 180! That's it!
From the gun, a run for Henry. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Jackson now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Flowers will go in motion left. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He finds Bateman on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They talk a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackle made back at the 22.
The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back to the line they come, second down.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Sit on! 180! Hey, shot! Sit on!
Flying down the middle with Henry. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on the fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us they're pretty good at barreling coming in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
No.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Rodgers will look to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
What? 13.
Play fake, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throwing again is Lamar. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
No, we changed it.
He's back to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He'll throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers losing by 7. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down. Here's Rodgers. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Get 300. Get 300. Back north.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Now they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on! 180! Nice shot! 13. You at X.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
180! 180! Hey, middle.
He'll look to throw it. Buying some time right. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Alpha, sit on. 180. 180. Report. Sit on.
He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They've got to keep moving quick here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Steelers will take over beyond their own 40.
Hey, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time, in the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
88. Inside.
Setting up to pass. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
630. 318. Get 300.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Sends this to the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get him out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw. Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught, so their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore. And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Roswell to do the honors. And here we go from Chicago. Here's a return from the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yes. Park scores, yes.
Coming out throwing is Williams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Vegas. Yes. Travel.
First down, Williams to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
32-yard line.
Already know I got shit go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
First and 10 from the 32.
What is it? Hard. Park scores.
Williams from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
Again, it's Williams. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Hey, take 26.
Play action here with Rodgers. Taking a chance to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege. That turnover, even some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now here's Rogers. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Might be Captain Obvious here, but the team who wins today, Kate, it might just be the team who finally takes care of the football.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is going on? Slam left.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Able to get it to Moore. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
What is it on?
To throw, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready to go.
Running back motions right. 3rd down. Here's Williams. The steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half. You just kind of wait, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
LeBron, slam left. Go, LeBron.
4th down, Williams. He finds it beyond the marker. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now Mikelaw Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears are finally stopped on the return. And they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Yes! Travel!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
What is it?
Now here's Williams. Connects on the... Taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the red zone on 1st. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third and long for him here. Throws caught. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Swift. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. He's at midfield. 30 at the 20. Into the house it goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. After the pick, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll motion a tight end left. Williams thrown again here on second down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for... wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Watch out, watch out.
go for it. Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from the 43. Putting the tight end in motion.
Yes! Vegas! Punch first!
Looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Yes! Vegas! Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
He'll throw it. Gets everything he has under this one. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson with a return here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Back north. Over. Green again.
Staying between the tackles with Gator. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. This is Warren, headed right. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Rogers on this third and short. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jalen Johnson with the pick. And it's a house call, pick 6, touchdown Chicago. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Wow, again they don't snap it before the play clock runs out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Let the kicker, guys. Give him some time. Check the kicker, guys. Give him some time. Right through the uprights. You can do it. He can make that in his sleep. 3 points are huge. Oh, I can't look.
And again, Brock, the play clock expires. What is going on down there? A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Solo 3 puntos, muchachos.
Make that kick. Get 3 points.
If you didn't know, maybe better than us.